Now we're going to take a look at slope-intercept form. That's in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is the y-intercept, or the initial amount, and the slope is the rate of change. So we need to be able to find the slope, the relationship between the slope and the steepness, the meaning of the slope, and the y-intercept. So our first example, it says, a party rental company charges $14 per hour to rent a snow cone machine, in addition to a non-refundable cleaning fee of $10. So if you'll think about this, we're starting with a cost of $10 and then adding to that $14 every hour. 14 times X. So if we rented it for 1 hour, it'd be 14 times 1, which is $14 plus 10, $24. If we rented it for 2 hours, that'd be twice 14, 28, plus 10, $38, and so forth. So if we want to rent the machine for 6 hours, it says, then we plug in 6 for X, and 14 times 6 is 84, so it would be $94 to rent this machine for 6 hours. It says if you only have $52, how many hours can you rent it for? So this time we have the Y value, the amount of money, and we're looking for the X, the number of hours. So we're putting in 52 for Y and solving for X. Subtract 10 from both sides. We'll have 14x equals 42. And divide both sides by 14. We can rent this machine for 3 hours. Example 2, also with a snow cone machine, says to rent a snow cone machine for 3 hours, a party rental company charges $52. To rent the machine for 5 hours, the cost will be $80. So here's a situation where we have 3 hours, they charge $52. That's our first point. And 5 hours, it's $80. That's our second point. It says write a linear equation representing the total cost of renting a snow cone machine in terms of hours X. So the first step is to find the slope. Subtract the Y's over subtract the X's. And we get 28 over 2, or 14. The second step is to find the y-intercept. Now, you could use point-slope form to do this. I'm not teaching you point-slope form right now, but if you know it, you're welcome to use it. Otherwise, I'm going to use y equals mx plus b. And what we'll do is pick one of the points, plug in for y and x, plug in our m, and then solve for b. I'm going to move this over here so I'll have a little more space. So I'm just going to plug in the first point. So the y value would be 52. M, our slope, is 14. The x value is 3. And we're going to solve for B. 14 times 3 is 42. Subtract 42 from both sides, and B is 10. So the equation of our line is, I'll change colors, y equals, changed the wrong one, mx plus b. Y equals 14x plus 10. Surprisingly the same as the first example. It says, how much will it cost to rent the machine for 2 hours? Plug in 2 for x. So 14 times 2 is 28, plus 10 is, it will cost $38. And then if you have budgeted $122, how many hours can you rent the machine? So again, 122 will go in for y now, and we'll solve for x. Subtract 10 from both sides. We have 112. And divide both sides by 14. We can rent the machine for 8 hours. Don't forget your units.